Yeah. That's me. Jive Talkin, he's the best friend you know. That's right. Jive Talkin. This is Tom G. Jive Talkin. Watch out, here he comes with the kiss. It's like the most professional intro I've ever had in my life. What does he say? Yeah, all right, look at that. That's a little... Oh, okay, let's stop that right there. Welcome back to Jive Talkin with Shane Diablo. That was the fantastic intro from Tom G. Remember, last episode we were talking about intros, and then I says, upload it to YouTube, and so that's what he did. And he put this silly little picture here of is that supposed to be me, some kind of a vampire freak with a puppet, the dirty diaper on and a pencil in his nose? I mean, I'll take that. You're looking at the welcome back, episode what, 44? Jive Talking with Shane Diablo here. We're going for the We Are the Pit or the Pit.com news this time around because we can spread our news research anywhere we want to around this globe. We can get it from Bangladesh, we can get it from Boston, we can get it from everywhere. Are you familiar? We've done a few reactions to Falling in Reverse, and it says fans are blasting Falling in Reverse for canceling shows over a missing laptop. And so I wanted to understand what that's all about because, you know, we deal a lot with the lip syncing, lip syncing and all those kinds of things. Now, this image here that you're seeing, there's some... there's 155 heartsy-thumbsy laughsies on this thing. It says, you can't just play your instrument and sing. And the next one down, and this is Ronnie Radke, the singer, creator of Falling in Reverse. This one says, so what you're saying is you cannot perform, quote-unquote, perform without all your pre-recorded tracks? Giggle, giggle, thumbs up, giggle, giggle. There's 223-something there. And then the next one, it says, apparently we lost the laptops for the show, but we can go to Aftershock like this stuff isn't backed up somewhere on another device. LOL BS. So what's going on with it? What's going on with Ronnie Radke? He lost his laptops and now his music career's over? Fans don't seem to be pleased with Falling in Reverse after the moment after they pulled out of the 95 Will Rock Festival last minute. Apparently, the band felt that they could not put on the show after realizing that their show laptops were missing. It's unclear why the laptops are so significant, perhaps backing tracks, lighting automation, etc. Either way, a statement posted on Facebook by frontman Ronnie Radke is being met with some ire from fans. And that's the bit right there. Is Ronnie Radke going to come back? Here's what he had to say about the reason for the cancellation. I regret to inform you that we have to cancel and we have no other option. I'm sorry. And I never make videos like this, but I feel like I owe it to you guys. So we show up to rehearsal. We only planned to rehearse one time because we just got off tour. We need to rehearse that much. What? And we walk into rehearsal and our laptops are missing that we run all of our show on and stuff. Is there going to be a video? Oh, this is him right here. 95 Will Rock. Here we go.
Will Rock, I regret to inform you that we have to cancel and we have no other option. I'm sorry, and I never
does it through a TikTok,
like this, but I feel like I owe it to you guys. So we show up to rehearsal. We only plan to rehearse one time because we just got off tour. We don't need to rehearse that much, and we walk into rehearsals, and our laptops are missing that we run all of our show on and stuff. And as in a band in 2022, you need your laptops, you know.
As a band in 2022, you need your laptops.
It's like driving a car without an engine, you know what I mean?
No.
It's really unfortunate.
No, you put the instruments on.
They are lost. Blame it on our crew, I guess. I don't know how that happened. That's never happened before. Pretty upset about it. They're brand new laptops, and I'll see you guys at Aftershock in Sacramento on October 2nd. I'm very sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm sorry. If you're a band in 2022 and someone steals your laptops, how are you to ever play a rock concert again? You know, that this makes you want to go back to the good old days where you plugged in a 6-stringer on, you know, and you plugged it in, you went ding, you know, and I mean, this is even, Kiss is even doing it more than this, right? Paul Stanley's not going to cancel the concert because they don't have their laptops. He's not even going to cancel the concerts if his vocals don't sound very good, right? So there you have that. Another interesting story I saw here is that the Deftones didn't want Maynard James Kennan on the song Passengers on White Pony. I knew, if you've heard that song Passengers, it's from Deftones, it's off the White Pony record, it's Maynard's in it. And to me, it sounds like a sexy song about Chino Moreno, the singer of Deftones, and Maynard trying to have a baby making love in the back of a car, because Maynard sings something like buttons, buckles, and leather surfaces, these and others, when lucky witnesses. I don't know exactly all the words to it, but it's sounding like they want to get a humpy hump on. But it says Deftones didn't want Maynard James Kennan to sing on White Pony. Here's what happened. And I had no idea that he had anything to do with it other than sing on that song. By the time the Deftones got around to creating their own iconic album, White Pony, Chino Moreno was thinking about approaching his songwriting in a much different way. Even though the sound of the song, like Change, isn't all that different than something like Be Quiet and Drive, Chino had made mention of coming up with a different story and dialogue for the characters that he was writing about in these songs, oftentimes getting into hairy situations like killing someone in Digital Bath. I think Digital Bath's about pushing a toaster in a bathtub while someone's in there, right? We were in the thrill ride of a lifetime on Passenger, though Chino was knocked back by the metal royalty that would walk through the door. When first working on the tune, Chino had said that Maynard James Kennan was originally brought in to help flesh out the song as more of a behind-the-scenes producer. I am just a little producer. I am just an imbecile. Working on an arrangement for a few tracks before helping construct the skeleton of the song Passenger. Once the band started to play the track in the studio, Maynard found himself going, with a microphone in his hand, and would eventually end up guesting on the song. Late bassist, rest in peace, Chi Chang, had his own recollection of Maynard's involvement. Oh, this is a beyond the grave quote from Chi, whom I got to see a couple of times live. Everyone has their own account of what happened, but Maynard and Chino were friends, and during the Ozfest, Maynard asked us to come out to LA and just fool around with him. Oh, see, I'm telling you, they want to make the sexy times in the back of the car. And we weren't going to pass up the opportunity to work with Maynard. He's an amazing artist. I love the way Tool has done everything with their career. We feel more of a kinship with Tool than we do with people call the new metal. Tool is indigenous to Tool. Nobody says Tool, oh, they're part of new metal. You just go, oh, Tool, they're Tool. So I agree with Chi there. So we were really honored to work with Maynard. We went down to LA and started fooling around with him, touching, kissing, loving, touching, squeezing. And Maynard got a totally different work ethic than us. We're basically lazy drunks, and Maynard's very stringent. Well, he does the jiu-jitsu and stuff. I think on the third day we had already had the music written for Passenger, but nothing vocally. And Maynard one day just grabbed the mic, and that was it. But we didn't want to have a guest star. We didn't want to have the token guest like Here's our celebrity. We're going to bring him in, and he's going to give our album credibility. Even when we went into the recording of the album, Chino tried to do different things, but the things that kept coming up was Maynard's voice and his melodies. And so I was like, hey man, just call Maynard and ask him to be on the song. He came in, was out in 2 days, and that was it. I really want to push the button on this to hear some of it, but I want to hear the Maynard bits. No. Okay. Wait it. Where's it? Where's it? Okay, I don't want to, guys. If that wasn't in there, it's because they've already tinged me. I was just trying. I guess if I was more of a professional kind of a broadcaster, I would have set that up so you could hear that little Maynard bit where he's asking Chino to unbutton his blouse and stuff. But we're going to have to move on from that. So if you didn't hear any of the Deftones song, it's because they wanted to take my video. Corey Taylor calls out, oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. Maroon 5 singer. Because Maroon 5 singer said, hot women don't listen to metal. And I beg to differ with that. I'll beg to differ with that. Here's a fun side story, is I have this fantastic reoccurring dream. And it's to the song, your love is taking its toll on me. She says goodbye too many times before. That's a Maroon 5 song, and this is Adam Levine. And the recurring dream that I've had several times is it's like 1987 or something, and I'm on roller skates inside of a mall, and I'm a badass on the roller skates. And on top of that, I know everyone in the store, all the shop owners and everything. So the song, the Maroon 5 song is playing, and I am roller skating backwards. I'm eating cotton candy. I'm waving at the shoe store clerks. And this song is playing, and life is just great, right? But back to this, let's figure it out. You have heard, I was going to say, Blothar had said something about, called out the singer here too. You have heard what Gwar frontman Blothar the Berserker and Disturbed frontman David Draymond have to say about Adam Levine's dipshit "hot chicks don't listen to metal" comment. But now you get to hear it from Corey Taylor. How he feels about the matter. For those who may not know, about a week ago, Maroon 5 frontman Adam Levine shared a real dumbass belief that that hot women don't listen to metal. Levine has found himself in a bit of hot water recently for allegedly not being the most faithful husband-father. Oh, really? Among some photos shared by other women who have interacted. I thought that for a minute there I was like contracted. I was thinking contracted. Interacted with the Maroon 5 singer. One woman shared with him that she likes metal music, to which Levine replied, he's saying, said no hot chicks ever other than you. Oh. Why did he get so tricky with the thing? Said no hot chicks ever other than you. What kind of a sentence is that, you damn dum-dum? This shitty and ignorant comment has set off a metal community. Blothar called Adam a dipshit, and David Disturbed Draymond said that his wife is pretty damn hot. David Draymond's wife is pretty damn hot, and she likes metal. Well, now Corey Taylor has gotten involved. He'll be the judge, jury, and executioner on this one. With the drama, and has shared an interesting perspective on Adam Levine, though Taylor's sentiment towards Adam are somewhat similar compared to Blothar's. Oh, look, we've got a little video clip here. Let's just listen to him then.
Somebody just asked me about Adam Levine. I gotta say about it.
Oh boy.
What a dick.
Oh my goodness, who's this Star Child? This TikTok? My heavens. There you have it, folks. What do you mean? Make Adam Levine dipshit comment. Hot chicks don't listen to metal. We think it's all bullshit. You can find Corey Taylor sharing his feelings about the Maroon 5 singer. Yeah, he just did a giggle. He just had a giggle and said, "You're a dipshit," or "What a dick," or whatever, right? We're still in the Slipknot zone here because Jim Root, he's got some, as of midnight. Okay, the album will be out by the time this goes up. It's been out a day or two. But the end so far, the Slipknot record, and Jim Root says that when it comes to the new Slipknot album, the band could have put out a better product. So he's already poo-pooing the record. And Corey Taylor has said it's going to sound a bit different. They throw in some different vibes and some different things. But let's see what he's got to say about it. When it comes to the band's upcoming new album, The End So Far, Slipknot guitarist Jim Root personally feels that the band could have put out a better product. At one point during an interview with Music Radar, Jim asked about working with producer Joe Barresi. He is asked what the band need from a producer and if there is anything left to be written by the time Slipknot entered the studio. While Jim does speak to producer Joe Barresi, he also ends up speaking to how he felt kind of rushed working on this album and how there was a level of stress that went into making The End So Far, per Jim Root. This is Jim Root here. What does he sound like? Well, it depends on the process. Joe Barresi is an amazing producer. He has got an amazing track record, and I feel that we weren't prepared for Joe Barresi, and I feel like we were not able to use Joe Barresi to his fullest, deepest, and thrusting extent. You know what I mean? We did not do pre-production. We essentially built this record in the studio, and a lot of that was due to COVID and us being separated, and the circumstance led to us doing a record the way it was done. So he's probably going on about how they probably weren't in the room with each other and stuff, and they like to, most metal bands get in there and they work out the tunes together, and then they go in and, you have a high profile producer tear your songs apart and put them back together, and then you make $1 million. With my mindset being that way, the way it was, I didn't have a ton of creative input. I felt kind of rushed trying to come up with these ideas for this or that arrangement. We weren't rehearsed as a band. What did I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you bands like to rehearse? We did not come in knowing the songs top to bottom, and that affects the record. That put us behind schedule. It had us not really arguing and fighting with each other, but trying to figure out, what is the best way to approach this, knowing that we are doing what we are doing. You can make a plan, and you can plan as much as you want. But the big clock above your head and the budget for the labor and all this stuff, the studio we were at and the recording schedule of that, there are so many factors that were against us making this record that I am so surprised we were able to finish. So there he goes on that. Is he gonna say so? The new Slipknot album, The End So Far, is out this Friday, based on the singles you have heard. Are you excited for this record? I haven't heard anything off of it. Guys, I'm telling you too, my eyes are a little bit blurry because I was playing Toon Blast a little earlier. Have you ever played the game Toon Blast on your phone? I was playing that, and when my eyes get all goofed up on it. So there you have that. Is this a stellar, what's this? But it's like the movies. Oh, but it's like the movies. Everyone loves the movies, don't you? When you go down and you watch a movie, directors will say constantly that they never finish a movie. They just abandon them. I feel like more than anything with this record, we had to abandon it and move on from it. And Clown was like, it's not a record. It's not a Slipknot record. We are still touring on We Are Not Your Kind on that tour. And by the way, here are some songs. Well, you can say that, but we are putting a fucking record out, and to the fans, this is a fucking Slipknot record. Doop-a-dee-bop, ding-dong. No matter what you say, that's what it is. Don't you be, Tim Root, don't you be getting, Jim Root, don't you be getting a wacky-doo on Clown. He owns that band. He'll kick you out. Finally, before your comments, we got a story here. Fred Durst, he wanted to be friends with, is it Noel Gallagher or Joel? Which one? Noel or Joel? And he's saying, I say maybe, don't really want to know. He says, and Limp Bizkit Man says, yo, will you call me later? He says, you got it, bro, because I just want to fly. But it says here, Oasis superfan Fred Durst says a Gallagher brother has been ghosting his DMs for years. How crazy would that be if Fred Durst is all up in your DMs? Going, hey bro, yo, bro, what's diggity doggity doing on it? Hey guys, Fred Durst is just like you and me. He too knows the salty pain of religiously sending late night Instagram DMs to your musical heroes year after year, every time holding on to hope that this time they might see it hit back, fully indulging our fanboy or girl fantasies. Hell, maybe even becoming our best friends in the process. All joking aside, we thought it was rather adorable that Fred Durst willing to share a screen grab of all the times that he has actually tried reaching out to his musical heroes, Liam Gallagher, on the internet to no reply. So it's Liam, Noel, and Liam. Durst, of course, is a very public Oasis superfan. What's your favorite Oasis songs? I like What's the Story, Midnight Glory. I like all the hits that I've heard that are on the rom-coms. Exhibit A, Fred getting Noel Gallagher's autograph back in the day and posing with him like a giddy child. So there he is. That's not the angry one. That's Noel. That's not Liam. I like Liam because he's the angry one that just gets pissed off and leaves the stage. See, there he is. He's, oh, mate, you want me autograph? Oh, sure. Yeah, damn, diggity-doo-doo. He says, look at that. There's the man. Shit. Let's see. Liam Gallagher. Oh, so let's see what Liam says here, and then Freddie Durst, he's put a comment in there. Let's see.
Well. What do we have here, brothers and sisters? Another #1 record to go along with my other #1 record. 2 in 2 years. Now that's what I call biblical. I want to thank you lot for buying it and giving me the love and support. I am me, as you are he, you and me, we are all together.
Maybe I just want to fly, Yeah. Oh, that's a nice mumba merengue beat that he was doing there. So there you have that. So he keeps hitting him with this stuff. See, well deserved, buddy, well deserved. And he's like, I don't give a bleating bugger who you are, Fred Durst. I don't give a shit, mate. You ain't mean nothing to me. You're just an autograph. But that's Noel. The lead, we don't care about that. We like Liam, and Liam's winning all the awards and stuff. So there you have that. It's time for your comments. We're getting into your comments here. Zayas Baltar coming in. Mustaine is trolling James at this point. He is giving backhanded compliments combined with bringing up the past to shed bad light on James. It's very insecure and doesn't make anyone feel sorry for Dave. Let's face it. The fact Megadeth has done so well is because Dave was in Metallica, and that's what got him his original record deal. Megadeth has been one-man band with hired guns for most of the band's existence. It's too late to talk about Campbell and Dio's relationship. He's moving on to Dio here. Campbell and Dio's relationship. Maybe Ronnie was stingy with the other members of the band. Who knows? In any case, Campbell ended up playing with Def Leppard, which has been a lucrative career for him. He never would have got that gig without being in Dio's band. I agree with that. I agree with you as concerns Twisted Sister. Very much an MTV creation. Those two videos with the guy from Animal House were massive and played nonstop. Yeah, I need spit everywhere. A twisted sister pin on your uniform. And I was just like, watch, here's where he's going to dribble all over himself. The videos were creative, funny, and extremely entertaining. One 38-minute CD would be about all that could be released as a TS Best Of. The Stay Hungry album was very little meat on the bones. Yeah, and wasn't that ironic? Very little meat on the bone. What's he holding? Stay Hungry, he's holding a bone with no meat on it, right? Stay Hungry is a very little meat on the bone. The follow-up, Come Out and Play, and Love Is for Suckers are basically unlistenable. I couldn't believe how ridiculous. There's your heart, sir. How ridiculous. I bought the Come Out and Play record. It's not very good at all. Be Cruel to Your School, okay. Twisted Sister, Come Out and Play. But I bought the vinyl, and then it's a manhole on the cover, and then when you open it, the manhole opens up, and it's Dee Snider that pops out of it, and I just went, oh my God, I love this, but it's pretty cheese. Tom G, you're getting a heart because I used your intro today. Mike Buchanan here. Does he got the jokes? He's got the jokes. Okay, we're going to hold off on him. Mike Stelzer. The AI Metallica video is some of the creepiest shit I've ever seen. Those images. There's a new one. You got to go take a look at it. It's Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun. And an AI did the images on that. All of them, I'm telling you, demons, it's devilish shit. It is devilish stuff. There's your heart. Ryan Weatherman Holt here. Yeah, Dave broke a nail when he hit James and regrets it. I mean, Dave Mustaine is kind of he's like one of those kids in school that would pull your hair or whatever. He's always saying something or doing something that kind of is a little jab at somebody or something, right? Miss Althea, the wonderful Miss Althea here, the Drumstruck Fool says, Dave Mustaine is looking more and more like a horror film serial killer and James Hetfield more and more like a high school algebra teacher every day. And yeah, I guess a horror film serial killer would punch out a high school algebra teacher on any given day, especially one who would kick a dog. I mean, he gave him some kind of the dog a strike to the side. So Dave Mustaine said, it ain't gonna happen on my watch. Still Miss Althea, what is with all the stories coming up now center around varying degrees of drama about those who have passed on and cannot defend themselves? Wendy Dio speaking for Ronnie James Dio, the Osbourne speaking for Randy Rhoads, whoever speaking for Eddie Van Halen. I'm tired. I agree. Yeah, they're not even here anymore to do anything about it or say anything. Is that true, Ranty? Did you not like Eddie Van Halen or what? Bonus points for the improv riff on Billy Ocean's Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car. And the theme to the Jeffersons, which was, yes, indeed, yet another spin-off of All in the Family. We finally got our piece of the pie. Still Miss Althea, Dave Holland. Yes. Clive Burr from Iron Maiden and Dave Holland. I can't remember those names to save my life. Dave Holland was the Priest drummer you were trying to remember, and KK's given name is Kenneth Keith. I would have went with Kenneth Keith. Ladies and gentlemen, on lead guitar, Kenneth Keith Downing. Oh, yeah. That rolls right off the tongue. Still Miss Althea, not familiar with a lot of Piledriver's material, but rest in peace, Gord. Yep, yes, indeed. I mean, you could really spend your entire life freaking, rest in peace, this guy died, that guy died, everyone dies. But here's a special message for all of you. Everyone dies. If you're born, everyone dies. There's a great documentary that you need to watch, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's on Netflix, and it's about infinity. So look it up. It's about an hour and 10 minutes long, but it really it's really expansive, and it's like infinity, Get into it or don't. John's life coming in here. It's being stuck in a rut. Yeah, I was saying runt. It's being stuck in a rut. A runt is the smallest of a bunch. Yeah, so if you say, Look at that little puppy over there. He's a little runt. See the litter? Mama had 10 little puppies in the litter. And this little one over here, it's the runt. Right. Still John's Life. Dave was on the promo pic for No Life Till Leather stuff. Kill 'Em All was Kirk, was it? But yes, Mustaine's riffs can be heard on Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning. And now isn't he claiming, I just saw an article that he's claiming he wrote Leper Messiah, and Kirk Hammett was saying that's horseshit. So you're going to have to get in the comments below. I guess I could have done that story in here, couldn't I? I like how Wendy is now Sharon Osbourne. Yes, they all turn into Sharon after a while. And then our pal, Rich Holzhauser. Yeah, but those other people aren't our best friend, Shane D. And you're damn straight about that. You're getting a heart and you're getting a thumbs up because you know who your best friends are. That's all we got for this. Should we head out on the Tom G intro? Let's do it. This will be fun, right? Let's go for it.
Jive Talkin, he's the best friend you know. Jive Talkin, subscribe if you wish. Jive Talkin, watch out, here he comes with the kiss.
Ooh, slurpy tongue kiss for you. Boo-doo-doo.